Okay, so ready to dive into the world of email lists.
Yeah, let's do it.
These podcasts we checked out, they really made me rethink my whole approach.
Me too. It's like it's not about tricking people into signing up. It's about building like real connections.
Exactly. It's like that phrase they kept using, value exchange.
Oh yeah, I love that. Instead of just blasting out promotions, you're offering something valuable right up front.
Like a little sneak peek to get them interested.
Yeah, like think ebooks, checklists, webinars, stuff that genuinely helps your audience.
Right, like a little taste test of your expertise. And they had some really cool examples of those, what were they
At
called?
lead magnet.
Lead magnets, yes. Exactly. Like quizzes were a big one.
Quizzes are awesome because they're so shareable.
Right?
People love taking them and then sharing their results online.
Yeah, it's true. I do it all the time.
It's like free marketing.
And it makes sense. You're piquing their interest with something fun, something relevant to them.
Then once they're on your list, it's all about respecting their inbox. No one wants to feel like they're drowning in spam.
Oh, tell me about it. My inbox is a disaster.
One of the podcasts compared a cluttered inbox to a messy room.
Oh, like that.
No one wants to spend time in a messy room.
Right, so true.
And speaking of respecting your audience, remember how they emphasized making that unsubscribe button easy peasy to find?
Yeah, it seems kind of counterintuitive, but it actually builds trust, right?
Totally. It's
Yeah.
like saying, hey, we're so confident you'll love it here that we're not going to guilt trip you into staying.
It's about genuine connection, not forcing people to be there.
Exactly.
And it goes beyond just the unsubscribe button. There was a lot of talk about segmentation. What's that all about?
Segmentation is basically like having different groups of friends for different interests. Like you wouldn't send cat memes to your friend who's allergic to cats.
Oh my gosh, so true. I never thought of it that way.
Right.
You're speaking my language.
So it's the same idea with your email list.
It's about sending the right message to the right people.
Exactly. You want to make sure that your content is relevant and engaging for each specific group.
So they actually open your emails and want to hear what you have to say.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're attracting the right people, treating them right.
Yeah.
Now comes the fun part,
Right.
turning those subscribers into like raving fans.
Yeah, and that's where storytelling comes in. Remember those big brands the podcast kept mentioning?
Play who?
Like Nike, Airbnb, Dove? They're storytelling pros.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. But like, how do they actually do it?
It's all about tapping into emotions, really painting a picture with your words. Like, take Nike's slogan, just do it.
Okay.
They're not just selling sneakers, they're selling motivation, inspiration, that feeling of pushing yourself further.
You're right. When I hear just do it, I don't think about shoes. I think about like athletes achieving their dreams.
Exactly, see. And Airbnb does something similar. They're not just offering a place to crash, they're selling an experience, a sense of belonging.
Like you're part of something bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're connecting with a different culture. And they do it by telling stories about real people having those unforgettable travel moments.
It's true. They make you feel like you're right there with them.
Right, because at the end of the day, we're all hardwired for stories. We connect with them on a deeper level.
It's true. I remember how a story made me feel long after I've forgotten the details.
Exactly.
So how can we, as business owners, use storytelling without breaking the bank?
That's the beauty of it. You don't need a Hollywood budget. It's about finding those authentic moments that your audience can connect with.
Okay, give me some examples.
Think about customer testimonials. Real stories about how your product or service made a difference.
Right, because people trust other people.
Yes. Social proof is huge. Or how about giving a behind-the-scenes look at your company culture? Introduce your team, talk about your values, let people see the humans behind the brand.
It's about being relatable.
Right.
Exactly. People want to know there are real people behind the scenes who care about the same things they do. It builds trust.
It's way more engaging than just listing off features and benefits.
Right.
100%. At the end of the day, people might forget what you said, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. That's the power of a good story.
So we're building our list, right?
Yeah.
Giving them the good stuff.
Yeah.
Telling stories that really hit home. I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
Right. It's not just about sending emails. It's about like creating this whole community around your brand.
Okay, now we're talking people who get you, believe in what you're doing.
Exactly. They're invested. And the
Yeah.
more you interact with that community, the more you understand what they're looking for.
And the better you can tailor your message.
Exactly. It all feeds back into itself.
It's like that saying, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And emails like this direct line to share that why.
Totally. It's so much more personal than just like a social media post. You
Right.
can really build those connections.
This has been awesome.
Yeah.
Really eye-opening. So for our listeners out there ready to step up their email game, what's the one thing you want them to remember?
Remember, it's about connection, building a community, offer something real, tell your story authentically, and those subscribers, they'll become your biggest fans.
Love it. Turning subscribers into superfans. That's the dream. This was a good one. Thanks for diving in with me.
Anytime.
And for you listening, think about the emails you actually open. What makes you click? What makes you share? Chances are it's something that resonated, a story that moved you. Now go create that same magic for your audience. Until next time, keep diving.